This is something on the farm that we've been working on. We're anxious to get the public in and see it, but we're not quite done yet. It's a fairly extensive collection of maple antiques that Joanne and myself have been collecting over the years. We've got a pretty good selection of homemade and factory-made buckets on this side of the wall. Larger collection tanks, the Tomahawk tank, pretty good representation of that. This is a pretty early sap gathering tank, certainly for a smaller operation, but the sled and the tank that you drop right in the top. A few more sap pails, different styles, different manufacturers. Shows a fairly larger display of wooden taps, both manufactured wooden taps and homemade wooden taps. And in here we have what we call a magic lantern or glass slides. Very popular mid to 1800s. That was really your entertainment, I think, at times, especially being seasonal in the spring. You'd get some of these slides and everybody would be able to view them in the family and so forth. And from the glass slides we have the stereo views with different views you can slip in. Are all about sugaring. This particular chunk of firewood, I didn't collect it, but a fella had it, and I got it from him. And it's an interesting piece because it shows two different things. Within this tree, it shows the Native Americans' very early method of collecting sap, what they would call gashing the tree, making a diagonal cut with a hatchet, something like this. And then below that, putting in the wooden chip spout, and that would collect and drip into a vessel. So it's interesting to see that, but what really makes this unique is on this side of this, it also shows a later method used called boxing, where they would take a chisel and make a vertical, almost what a box shape, through the bark and into the sapwood, and then typically in those days it would have been a spoon type auger, but drill in, and then the sap would weep from that onto a chip type spout or a piece of bark to conduct it out into the vessel. On this wall we have a cabinet at the base that depicts a lot of early sugar nippers, which they used in the early days for nipping off chunks of sugar. You actually using your tea or coffee or recipes or what have you. Behind that we have some more decorative sugar molds, and then up into some crockery for syrup.